Jones Valley friends. We wanted to jump on real quick and show y'all what we have been up to at the Jackson house. So Miss Jackson has a little science experiment for you that you might can do at home if you have some of these materials. So this science experiment was actually shared with me by one of my students. He did it on St. Patrick's Day, I guess as a little celebration of the leprechauns and rainbows that day. And I said, what a great idea, Hunter. I am going to do it with my kids at home, and then maybe we can put it on our JVE TV. So what we have is a walking rainbow, and I will link this experiment in the comments of Facebook so that you can download it and do it at home as well. All right, so the walking rainbow is going to be made using some. We're using clear cups so that you can actually see the water in it, and just some food coloring that you might have. We're using the red, yellow, and blue. So this is not only science, we're also doing a little artistic work here. These are called your primary colors: red, yellow, and blue. Good. I have an assistant, Anna Reed, here. You might recognize her. And then another assistant, Peyton, is doing the filming. So if anything goes wonky, it's his fault. Just kidding. All right, so we're going to take our clear cups now, and we're going to fill them about halfway with water. But here's the trick. We're going to fill every other one. So Anna Reed's going to fill the first one about halfway. And then we're going to fill not the second one, but the third one. Good. Not the fourth one, but the fifth one. All right. I'm just going to put a little bit more in that one, so it's about halfway. All right. Look halfway. Look even. A little bit more in that one. All right. Now, just like your, which one? That one. All right. Just like your water goes in every other one, your colors are going to go in every other one. So she's going to put some squirts of red in the first one. Good. Yellow in the third one. Good. And blue in
the fifth one.
The fifth one. Thanks. Got it? Mm-hmm. All right. So something else that you'll need for this activity is a piece of paper towel. Now, I know that paper towels are kind of a hot commodity right now, so make sure you ask your parents if you might have some extras, but a way that you can kind of conserve is we're taking the smaller paper towels and we have cut them in half. You will need 5 little strips like this. So after we cut it in half, we're folding it long ways. Like this.
Hang on.
Got yours? And then we fold it in half, like this. Now this makes it a little long to walk from cup to cup, so we have snipped off the edges. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make our rainbow walk. We are going to take our paper towel and we're gonna stick it from, hold on, don't do it yet. We're gonna stick it from the red cup into the empty cup. Now, as we're doing it, you're going to start to see some of the red move.
Walk up
up the paper towel.
And then yellow.
And eventually, yep, and the yellow will walk up this side, on the other side, but watch just a minute. So while that red is walking up, that has a very scientific name for it. Now, that is called a capillary action. That's a big one. Say it with me. Capillary action. Capillary action is what plants use to get water from the soil. Their roots go out and their roots suck up the water from the dirt or the soil, and it brings it all the way up through the roots, up the stem, and out into the plant. So that makes the plant grow. So you'll see a little bit of scientific capillary action here with this. Okay, so we're gonna do it into every one, from a color cup to an empty cup, from an empty cup to a color cup, just like that. that one next one.
Can I do the blue, Mommy?
You can. Put that one there. Put this one here. And put this one there. All right, now this is where you get to help me. And those of you in Miss Jackson's class, you know what I mean. We got to give it a little
magic.
Give it a little magic. Peyton, can you zoom in on that one?
It's starting to...
See how it's already starting to come up the... How's the red looking over there? Come up the paper towel, moving. All right, so what you're gonna do now is we're gonna kind of move it into a circle because we want to connect the red into the blue. All right. After you have your paper towels all connected to make your rainbow circle, this is going to be the hard part. You have to be patient. You have to be patient and you have to wait. So we are going to turn our video off for a little bit and we will come back to you and you will see what happens in all of our empty glasses. It's going to make some new colors. So you might already know. Be thinking. Make a prediction. A very good guess. When you mix red and yellow, don't say it. What happens when you mix yellow and blue? Don't say it. Great. When you mix blue and red, be thinking. Purple. All right. So let's watch and be patient for it to show capillary action on every cup. All right, Cubs, we are back, and you can see that our rainbow has walked all the way around the circle. If you zoom in really close, I want you to see now how the cups that were empty are now filled with water of a new color that we made. All right, Anna Reed, let's look. What happens when you mix red and yellow together?
Orange.
And what happens when you mix yellow and blue together?
It makes green.
And what happens when you mix blue and red together?
Purple.
It makes purple, and it makes for a very pretty walking rainbow on the top. So, we're going to take these out so that you can see. We're just going to drop them in our sink right here. Make sure you are cleaning up your mess as you are working on your science things. And we will put them in order so that you can kind of see. I have always told the kids in my class a little secret to memorizing the colors of the rainbow.
I love the rainbow.
Do you remember the name that I told you to remember? Do you remember it, Peyton? What is it, Peyton?
Roy G. Biff.
Good. Roy G. Biff. Roy, red, orange, yellow. That's the letters of his name. G is for the green, and Biv is blue, indigo, and violet. That's kind of purple in there. If you look at it, can you get it up at the light, Peyton? Okay, well, you can, if you shine a light behind it.
Oh, I see it. I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. It's kind of purple right there. So that's an easy way to remember all the colors in order, and it's important to remember that they go from hot colors down to
dark colors.
Cool colors. Well, the darker they are, the cooler they are. So something else we have figured out that is really cool while we were waiting on our rainbow to walk around the circle is there is a YouTube site called Art Hub. We've used it in our class sometimes before, and they have directed drawings. So Anna Reed did a rainbow directed drawing, and now her next assignment is to write about it. She's going to write some sentences about it. So that could be something cool that you can do as well. Don't forget, before you do this, ask your parents' permission if you can use some paper towels and clean up your mess. Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you. We enjoyed it. And remember that we love you.